not then.
It's annoying that they don't show you that.
Isn't it?
It is.
There's Mike. That's the perfect way of letting someone through, not interrupting their lap. Right, this is the one. T1. We're going for a 360 entry into the drift.
Oh, can I use the GTFU hive mind to ask a question?
You can try.
So, earlier on I went to the co-op and I was having a conversation with the cashier and I used the phrase a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. She looked at me like I was a complete alien and I had to really break down what that meant. Is that actually a common phrase or am I nuts?
Yes, I've heard that before.
Okay.
A little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's a fairly common phrase amongst knobheads.
See, I've never heard that one. What's it mean?
Thank you.
What's it
It
mean?
basically means a bit of both.
Oh, why did you say that?
Yes, it's a much longer way of saying a bit of both.
Oh, no.
It might be something to do with the fact that I work in a profession where I need to fill dead air a lot.
That's true, yeah. Tell you what, I watched I watched a Two Ronnie sketch earlier that I'd never seen before, where he's doing sports commentary, but the clip's all broken, so it keeps flicking between sports, and he just seamlessly commentates from one sport to another. It's really clever. It's well worth a look.
I'll have to get that one.
Just put the Two Ronnie sports commentator, and it comes up.
Their sketches were just beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I think-
fucking fork handles.
The mastermind giving the answer for the question before.
Yeah.
That is just one of the absolute best.
Yeah,
How many people
I love Ronnie
have we only got
Barker.
12?
Yes, we've only got 12 and we're about to start.
Can I suggest that only the top 4 have to wait the 16? Or the 15 seconds?
probably a good
if we've only
idea.
got 12.
Yeah, sounds fair.
Because otherwise, if we go top 6 and literally split the field in half, like half of the way and half down.
That's
Yeah,
quite good
top
though.
four's good.
Yeah,
See?
so just top 4.
He does have his moments.
I disagree. I think we should keep the format. Anyway, let's go.
Those one and they've been a knob.
Wait until Blue finishes 5th.
Yeah.
Unlikely. I mean, I'm
We'll
pretty
be waiting.
much.
I was gonna say we'll be waiting a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that echoed.
I did, didn't it? It's quite spooky.
Yeah, I'm the same now. I was going to like, right. Racing line and all that bollocks now.
Just gotta unlearn everything you've done for the last hour.
Yeah.
You didn't hit him hard enough there, first monkey.
Say again?
No, it's wacky, is that in there? I thought it was low, I was going to say you didn't hit him hard enough.
Wacky's got a little bit of lag going on.
Ah!
Agreed, Blue. Agreed. Should get 2 flying laps.
This national shout like a pirate day.
Jesus, CJ.
Fucking hell, I've done it again.
Oh. Cheers, Flip. Ah, god damn it. That's just screwed me lap.
That's alright.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Monkey?
Good lap for the sake of my life.
Sorry, Arch.
Ah!
Sorry, Spiky.
Or are you?
I'm fucking 12th anyway. So, reverse grid, yeah?
Not yet, mate. Not yet.
Ah.
Oh, spiky.
Clear.
Just spotted how close you were to Adam there.
Mightily.
Oh.
I was going everywhere.
Oh. Mike got no mic.
Mic drop.
Hey. Absolutely.
Oh, wait. This is the actual race,
Fine.
isn't
Morning.
it?
I'm not fucking burning my fuel here. I don't know if I've got enough to make to the end.
Enough.
It's
The
still
full
left over
fucking
from
salad.
It's still
The full
left over from
lettuce,
last week.
tomato, cucumber. Is that the fucking lot? I need you. I need you to tell me if I get really bad luck.
Go on, CJ, give us some.
On the outside.
Ouch.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, all good.
Sorry, Adam.
Good evening, Flip.
For fuck's sake, CJ, every time.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
Alright, take it back, go on. Take that one.
come on, I'd have stopped overtaking with a penalty.
That was unlucky, Mike. Running that wide.
What won it? Aye, sorry about that, Adam.
Okay, I was talking into a mic that was turned off. I said, Mike, that was nothing to do with you. I put the power down on the grass. It's not your problem.
Yeah, I know, but when I went into that corner, I felt like I nudged you out that wide.
You didn't really give me anywhere to go, but I mean, I've seen worse out of these races.
I like to be fair, mate.
Same as earlier on, when I overtook you with the pen, I said, oh fuck, I forgot what league I was in. Because I'm in about 4 different leagues at the moment, all of them have quite different stances, and I'm really struggling. Alt strat from Casa.
Got to test out, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
Well, if the 2-stop didn't work at Sardi B, I'm not thinking the 1-stop will work in this.
I'm sort of thinking at the same time. I've only just reached bits.
You'll get a podium.
I don't know about that.
Oops.
Just hoping to finish fifth.
Yeah. See, tactics, boys.
See, I'm thinking top three is probably fairer.
Oh, I'm wacky.
That's an interesting opinion, Spiky. Oh, there's a 6-second limit
Popular
penalty for some
opinion of
reason.
one. Although, to be honest, I'm thinking 4 in a minute should be alright. Hey, Kaz.
Sorry.
That's just not the spirit though, is it, Arch? Ouch!
Uh-oh. Is anyone...
What?
So,
It's alright, I thought everyone was dropping out, but... It's just
Am I lagging again?
I think you were, yeah. Something freaked me out anyway.
Sorry. It's normally me driving.
I thought I saw Spiky and Mike disappear as well though, but they didn't.
I had a
That's
slight
happened with me
altercation with a
before.
wall.
That
Right.
happened with me before qualifying.
Who, me?
You're alright.
Wow.
It's one way.
I was hanging on for dear life then.
That's gonna be a
Come on, Darren. Get that penalty served. Let's make it interesting.
Oh, Kaz.
First ban I've had all night. Oh god. Oh, it's alright, I burnt a fraction of it in turn one, it's fine. Huh.
Switchback, go on, Joe.
Oh god.
Ah, your practice has served you well, Kazza.
Full 90 degrees entry.
The fact that I'm keeping up with you on these fucking 15 lap old tyres says a lot about how my race has gone.
Oh, Jesus, sorry, Joe.
You know what? I expected a little bit more of a difference in the tyres, to be honest. There's literally no difference. If anything, all I did was fuck myself up because I'd gotten into a really good rhythm just before I went into the pits. I'm struggling to get back in that rhythm now.
Oh, fuck off.
Man. That was close.
This feels like water. Oh, fucking hell, 8 seconds.
The pens will be fine, they said.
Fine for me, but then I'm not cheating.
I refuse to believe the pens are that harsh in that corner for anything other than the reason of someone having a practical joke in the offices. You know what would really fuck with the dailies? What's that? Where?
Just hear me out on this idea for a minute, lads.
You know when you run a car on a curb, how normal and
Lucky blue.
expected that is everywhere else? Yeah.
On the exit of a corner that's got an apron on it.
Yeah. What if every time someone did that, they got like 4 to 8 seconds worth of pens?
Lol. Let's do that then.
They trialled it in Interlagos, didn't they?
Yeah.
Are there bad pens at Interlagos?
That one where you run wide and the, I can't remember what it is, the corner after the
At
centre
the end of the
S's.
second straight.
Yeah.
I feel like that's less egregious than here, because you're all 4 wheels off track with that. You can still have wheel on tarmac and be pended.
Well done, Darren.
Well done, Darren.
No, fellas.
Well done, dear.
I feel like that should have been Kaz's race, only he decided to try the pit.
Well done. Yeah.
Someone had to give it a go to see if it worked. And, well, it did.
Yeah, it still did work.
Apologies for crashing into you twice, Darren.
No worries.
That's a bastard.
Alright, just save them.
Right, 5-minute break.
1, 2,
They're not minutes,
3.
Cass.
No, I don't
Yeah.
just counting the full minutes.
Yeah. Where is it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
7.
9,
7.
12. Fuck.
You didn't go to double digits in Wales, did you?
I've heard of a rumour that someone's gone to 11.
Yeah.
To take
Oh,
the
that's
socks
easy because
off,
that's just 2 ones.
Yeah.
Well, some bits of Wales don't go to 11 without taking the socks off.
Oh. You have to didn't you get them things recently for school, abacus, didn't you?
Oh, what?
Do you know that's a genuine you what?
I've been to school a long time, dude.
Oh.
To be fair, Deering, that might explain a lot about his ability to keep score at Rocket League.
That is true.
The first time they put Microsoft Word into Welsh schools, the teacher had to spend the rest of the day scraping the Tipex off the screen.
Cannon, what have you done?
Oh, you bastard.
It's too easy.
Fucking you're too easy. Fucking little slut.
That's what it says in the cubicles.
Oh. Lula dabei. Yeah.
I definitely think the fuel mix was on different for the race than it was on for the practice. We had loads of fuel left, didn't we?
Does this every week.
Huh?
I say we have this conversation every week.
What comments? I wasn't listening.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no, that wasn't any attempt. That was just madness. Yeah. Ah, yes.
You're shit at this, dude. I've just hit a cheeseburger. I really want one.
Oh, yep. Sorry, that's the wrong button. Press that one.
Tell you what, the rear view in cockpit mode is beautiful. Just the back seats and the seat belt, great. Leather seats with all the dimples in them.
Simple things, eh, Spike?
Absolutely. I'm admiring the grain in the leather.
Hey, hostess, I like the way you dress. Have that.
Evening, Dutch. I also put the handbrake.
The same.
Oops.
Blue said 5 minutes, 7 minutes ago.
Don't need time keeping.
Do you know what, when I go to heaven, I'm gonna wait for my fucking waiting for blue time back. I reckon I've already clocked up a week. You will 100% be saying that. Although I've just thought, actually, he won't be hearing you anyway. You will hear me. So all he's heard is me say so far is, yes he will, and yeah he will. That's how we roll. We roll like this. That's how we roll. We roll like this. Here he is.
Yep. Oscar had the right idea.
Here he is. He's back.
Oscar is now prepped.
So are we doing 4 or 6 waiting?
4.
4.
4. Everyone from me back.
Do it. Evening.
You said the track was raining.
No, the other way.
The other way round.
I thought you said the track was raining. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not raining.
Well, at least he's given us a couple of laps to get our eye in. Hey, Blue.
You know me.
Well, we'll know if there's a fucking fudgy corner coming up, because, you know, you lot will have found it for us.
Someone's moved their mic real close to their face.
Yeah, somebody's got a tunnel going on.
Use the
Someone's
force.
someone's standing outside.
I am in somebody's mouth. Oh, it's doing my name.
Oh, whoever it is, stop it.
Yes. If you've moved your mic or adjusted your headset at all in the last couple of minutes.
Or if you're just thinking, hell, maybe it's me.
I stopped breathing.
I wasn't even paying attention there to 15 seconds.
Probably. Ah, I'm in punted as well.
Well, yeah, let the go then, we'll go to that one.
Very quiet, Flip.
So it's not Flip with the wind tunnel. I think it might be Arch. Possibly.
Ah, I wouldn't say so.
Keep speaking, Arch. Basketball.
Whoa, Adam, where you going?
I don't know, I can't see anything. That was
Then you had
Open your eyes.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Kaz, watch out. Kaz, watch out. Kaz, watch out.
Hello. Hello.
Kaz?
That's why I was screaming, Kaz, watch out. Kaz, watch out.
Watch. I think you
Well,
might
they're
want to
thinking,
watch
oh,
out.
there's just going to be like the nose going to be inside or something. And
No,
it's
no.
a fucking big black piece of Guinness just turned up.
I weren't stopping.
I just saved your life then.
Yeah. I should give you this position back after this corner.
Nah, you crack on.
I don't know, she wants to live my life.
You won't be long catching up to
I
me.
need to appreciate that kind of stuff, Spoke.
The wall there, Adam.
Oh, some drifting going on there.
Love it.
What? Hi, Derek.
No. I don't know how you managed to get that one stopped.
Neither do
That
I,
looked
but
like
when
you were
if
coming
I
in
figure
way
it out,
too
I'll let
hot.
you know. Back behind.
Oh, I love trying to find breaking points
Right.
in your first lap. Too far.
Oh, Adam!
Oh, Adam.
What did it?
Can't be asked.
Yellow flag. Oh, fuck.
Oh god, thank god that didn't him ghost.
Well, that's wide. Well done for resisting the pitting me there, Spikey. Because I would have
You
fucking
make
done
sure
it.
you so you make sure you remember that.
I would have, yeah. If that was the other way around, you'd have been in the pits.
That's why I'm the better person.
Allegedly.
Oops.
No, happy, it's not tuned in any way, but it does sound fucking awesome.
That was a good lap for us there, Deering.
Was.
Definitely was.
that's not what I had planned at all.
I wasn't going to let you hold me up for the whole race.
That was my plan. Balls.
To the wall.
So you join us live at 1/3 distance here in the second race of GTFU One Make Sunday Fun Day, and it is Why Always Mike with over 5 seconds of lead in the 111 car. Can he hold off the likes of Spiky Brummy, Blue Ukulele, who are running second and third place on the previous lap? Spiky got past Blue Ukulele, and he is now on the hunt for Mike. Can he match Mike's pace? We'll see over the next couple of laps. Flip Flop, who had a bit of a gravelly moment with Archie on the previous lap, he still sits in 4th position ahead of Oscar in 5th. And then we have the quick boys coming from the rear, trying to get all the way up into the podium positions. We've got Kazza in the 14 and Deering in the 7 as Archie runs off onto the gravel trap there in the background in P8. Kazza has Oscar for a target there for 5th position. Both drivers looking either side of the American drivers, side by side. Further back, Blue Ukulele, in fact, ahead of them. Blue Ukulele having all sorts of problems there. Overcooking the rear tyres, spins it off the circuit, and he is down to 7th place, and it could yet get worse for him. It's almost 3 wide, or 3 abreast at the very least, as they run down the main straight starting lap 7 in this exhilarating battle for 4th position. Kazza is through, and it looks like Deering is going to follow suit. Deering up to 5th position, could even make it 4th. He has a little tentative look to the inside, a little bit of panel bashing between Karen and Deering. It's Ireland versus Wales. I'm sure that's happened somewhere in the history books, and it's happening again here, weirdly, on the Italian island of Sardinia rather than Cork or Anglesey. It's Kazza in 4th position then, just being given the place back by Deering after a little bit of argy-bargy there. Oscar has been demoted to 6th place in amongst that skirmish, so the American car with the Hot Rod Flames is down to 6th position. Flip Flop in P3. We've seen him put in some good performances so far in the Cap Speed Performance. Aston Martin in TEC Tier 3 has been running quite well in this race as well. Has had a couple of moments. He's really going to have to put on a defensive driving masterclass to hold on to the podium positions here. He's got 10 laps to hold off Kazza and Deering, and that's going to be a tall order. Really pushes the limits on the braking zone into turn 1, but just about gets to make the car stick. Further up the road, it looks as though Mike is being closed in upon by Spiky Brummy. Spiky Brummy going for the victory here. He also has lightning decals on his Mercedes. Not chintzy in the slightest, but don't take his word for that because he is from Birmingham. He is, however, putting in a great drive. Kazza and Deering also doing good stuff there. They are up into 3rd and 4th respectively. Flip Flop is down to 5th position then, so Flipper could not make the Mercedes wide enough, and Kazza is up into 3rd place. 10.3, in fact, made that less than 10 seconds of gap between Kazza and Mike in the lead. It's going to be the Herculean effort from Kazza if he can get up to the lead before the end of this one. He'll also have to work his way through Spiky Brummy. Not sure whether the Welshman is going to be able to challenge for these top 2 positions. We'll have to see how it all comes out in the wash. What is more certain, though, is the fact that Spiky Brummy will soon be on the tail of Why Always Mike. It's gone down by over a half a second just in the last lap of the race. We're on lap 9 of 18 here, about half distance, and Spiky Brummy is on the hunt. Let's take a look further down through the order. Blue is in 7th place, and it's a battle of the Scots. Jalian versus CJ. CJ throws it up the inside, something that Deering is familiar with. CJ a little bit cleaner on his stablemate and countrymate, moves up to 8th position there. Next target, Blue Ukulele. Could this be an exciting 3-car battle between the Shed and the Scots? Archie had withdrawn to pit lane in 10th place, so actually that is going to be a battle for not last honours by the looks of it. We have Mike still there in the lead, but once again just losing tenths of a second here and there on Spiky, although Spiky really had a poor exit out of that corner. I don't think he had the revs coming out of the corner at all. Maybe slightly overdid the braking as well, because he lost something like half a second just coming through that first turn. But Mike there really tail whipping the Mercedes, the vast torque of that 6.8 litre V8 motor that's in the Mercedes, the 1971 car that raced in the Spa 24 Hours. They replicated the original livery of this car for the 2011 running of the Spa 24 Hours on a Mercedes SLS GT3 car, which I believe was driven in that race by one Bernd Schneider, who went on a proper conquest of GT racing events from Mercedes following his ultra-successful spell in the DTM. Kaza with the fastest lap of the race so far, a 101.828, and critically that 10-second gap we alluded to earlier on is down to almost 6 seconds. Kaza is on the hunt. Deering, while not in the wheel tracks of Kaza any longer, is still there or thereabouts as well, so I don't think the podium is settled in the slightest. Also not settled is 5th place, because Flip Flop and Oscar are very much together on the circuit. The Battle of the Scots is also continuing. Jalion there in 7th place. 8th place is CJ, and Blue has gone down to 9th, so there has been a little bit of argy-bargy, a little bit of musical chairs down towards the end of the order as well. That number 63 car has practically held every position in this race so far, as is tradition in race number 2 here in the GTFU One Make. Jalion there. There you go, injury report from the pit lane there. Archie nursing some leg issues. No doubt he'll be back to knocking people out of their wheelchairs on the court in the not too distant future. CJ and Jalion side by side as they head up the hill of the main straight here at Sardegna C, the shortest configuration of this circuit. It's a great battle between the two Scotsmen. Let's see if CJ can make a move again on this occasion. My apologies. See if Blue can make a move on Jalion, and he can. Gets up the inside, side by side between the two of them, but Jalion just about holds on to 8th position for the time being. Let's check back in on the leaders. It's still Mike in the lead. The gap is still just over 1.5 seconds, so it's about where it was a couple of laps ago. Spiky has reclaimed some of the ground he lost a little bit earlier on. However, he is running out of laps. We're about to start lap 13 of 18. Of course, the other factor is tyre wear, and we'll have to see who has done a better job of preserving their rubber. And also becoming a factor in this lead battle is Kaza. That gap that we said was 6 seconds is now down to 4. And one suspects that with that level of catch-up, not ketchup, Kaza, catch-up, we will soon see Kaza challenging for those top 2 positions. Deering there in 4th, Flip still there in 5th place. Oscar has lost a tiny bit of ground, just a couple of tenths of a second, that he has lost to Flip. The pink bonneted Mercedes running nicely in 5th position. Couldn't hold on to the podium, but is doing a solid job at the moment. A bit bold on the entry into that corner, however, and into the gravel. Is that the opportunity that Oscar needs? Yes, it is. Oscar through into 5th position there, takes that one. A bit of a sitting duck really there, Flip. Once you're in the gravel in this big old barge, you're going to lose some time. Blue Ukulele fairly comfortable in 8th position now. He made the move stick on Jalion and will now try and hunt down CJ in the remaining laps of this race. It's not really been a landmark race for CJ. Blue Ukulele with some wheels on the grass, however. Is that the opportunity that Jalion needs? Bit of a wiggle on coming out of the corner on traction as well. Lots of torque in these big Mercedes. Of course, running the Sport Soft tyres means that sometimes traction is limited. Flip-flop looking to the outside into turn 1, not close enough for a move, but that battle for 5th place is looking very exciting too. Kaza 1.3 seconds back from Spiky, and Spiky is about 1.3 seconds back from Mike, so it's less than 3 seconds, 2.6 seconds there or thereabouts between the top 3 drivers as we head onto lap 15 of 18. Just about 4 full laps of this Sardinia C layout left to run then. Mike running a bit wide out of the final corner, and for the first time, I believe, that gap is just on a second, just under a second, as they run down the main straight. Mike still in the lead, as he has been practically all race long in the 111 car, the red and yellow machine. Can Mike claim victory here? Bit sideways into turn 1, more of a four-wheel drift than anything, smoking the rubber for all he's worth, and Kaza there, I think, got a couple of wheels on the gravel there. He's certainly pushing that car to the limit of adhesion. And look at this top 3, less than 1.8 seconds between them as they flick through this left-hander. Mike again kicking up the dust. Spiky is well within slip. He is within closing range now. Could we see a move into the final corner? You've got this wiggly approach to the final braking zone, which can make it really hard to set up an overtaking move. There was a bit of a tap there, and Spiky gets through. Mike tries to get a good run, but gets caught up in Spiky's rear bumper, and it's Spiky Brummy up into the lead of the race. We've got just over 3 laps to go. Mike is going to have to try and hold off Kaza while trying to attack Spiky Brummy. It's a great 3-car battle. Could Deering still be a factor, picking up the scraps from 4th place? We'll have to see. They're all very close together as they run into turn 1. Brummy covers off the inside. Mike just about holds on to 2nd as well, and Kaza, look at him, he's like a bloodhound sniffing, well, blood, as he goes for 2nd position, and he takes 2nd place. Is he going to have the brakes on Brummy? No, Spiky Brummy covers off the left-hander. They run downhill once again. Kaza's up to 2nd place, and Mike is down to 3rd. Elsewhere, flip-flops there in 5th position, and CJ is up to 6th place. So Oscar has dropped down to 7th place, and it's still Jalian and Blue Ukulele fighting for 8th place with the Ukulele Maestro, and very, very noble voice of Ukulele in 8th position. Kaza with a good run out of the last corner, side by side between the top 2 as they cross the line to start the penultimate lap. Kaza has the inside line. What can Spiky do? The answer is very little. Kaza's already got a nose ahead. Can Spiky do anything as they run through the first corner? Not got the corner speed to hold on to the position on the outside, tried to get the cutback, but Kaza carried the speed perfectly through turn number 1. Can Spiky find a way to close back in on the Welshman? It's going to be tricky from this range. He's already dropped to half a second back, and he's also got to worry about Mike on his tail. Kaza, with just over a lap to go, has claimed the race lead here. It's going to take a little bit of a slip-up, I suspect, for him to lose it, although, that said, Spiky is still within slipstream range, and he goes for a dive! Spiky Brummy up the inside, Kaza goes for the cutback. Mike's involved in this one as well, and they touch! Contact between the two, and it's a drag race down the main straight as we go on to the final lap. They're near enough neck and neck with Kaza just a nose ahead, hundredths of a second in it as they head up the straight for the final time. Towards turn number 1 they go. This is the final lap of the second race. The reverse grid format proving very intriguing here once again, and Kaza covers off the lead for the time being. The top 3 are line astern. Deering is just in the distance in 4th place, but I think he's going to be too far back to make any inroads on the podium, surely. Kaza with the lead for now. Is Spiky carrying too much speed through that corner? No, perfect. Mike, meanwhile, has run off onto the dirt a little bit. That might hinder his chances of a good run into the final corner. We saw Spiky really pile drive up the inside on the previous lap. Is he going to do it again? He's certainly setting up for it, but Kaza's covering off the inside line. It looks to me as though Kaza's done enough unless Spiky can get the mother of all runs off the final corner, and he hasn't succeeded in doing so. It looks to me as though Kaza's got the pull. He's weaving the ego on the boy, but it's justified as he crosses the line to take the win. Spiky Brummy takes 2nd place ahead of Mike and Deering. Is CJ going to hold on to 5th place? He's managed to climb up through the order wonderfully in the last few laps, and it will be CJ, the Scot, that takes 5th position just ahead of Flip Flop with a handbrake turn and a flourish at the end. Oscar crosses the line in 7th. Blue Ukulele also joining the Swerve gang in 8th position, and Jalian crossing the line in 9th. Archie is currently being attended to by medical staff in 10th place with a dose of cramp, and Wacky Racer left for reasons unknown. 11 finishers then from 12 starters. 12th starter was this cunt, and that was a fabulous race between the top three, in particular there at the end, and Kaza, a worthy winner. Spiky Brummy put on a great fight. Second place was the best he could muster, however.
Oh,
Well done.
well done, Adam.
Good race.
Good job, Adam.
Well done. Good
Good
job.
stuff.
Oh, my hands are genuinely shaking.
That's some good racing
You know,
there.
I came into the last corner, so I've got about 4.5 tenths, I'll be fine here. See the blue dot, he was like...
Yeah, I could tell you thought you were fine as well. I'm like, Kaz, nah.
Yeah, do you know, I took my normal racing lines, got the swing back, everything, just the blue dots. It's Spiky!
And I still got a clean race bonus.
Do you know what? You got that stopped a lot better than you thought. I thought you would from 4.5 tenths back. I was
Be
expecting
honest,
like a full
I'm-
sort of flying past the screen.
I got it stopped a lot better than I thought I was gonna.
Yeah.
I thought an apology was going to be in order.
Well, when I saw you come fly past, I thought, oh, okay, this is a nice little cut back and we'll be fine there. I was like, fuck, he's got it stopped as well. Fuck, there wasn't a big hole to get the cut back in.
Yeah, I shit myself as well.
Very professional.
Oh, that
Well,
was
yeah.
brilliant.
That was great.
Keep my iron and that.
Thanks.
I absolutely ruined my voice earlier with the Aussies, so I sounded a bit croaky.
No, that was brilliant, Adam. Well done.
Yeah.
That was a fucking awesome
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be back on the court in no time. And the violence shall not cease.
Yeah, well done. Thank you, guys. That was good racing.
that was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
The F1, you have that power.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it.
Yeah, not the actual F1, Alan, calm
I was
yourself.
gonna say, you could have told me about this connection at some point in the last 2 years of knowing you. If you've got connections with the F1 lot.
Oh yeah, the guy in charge now is my cousin. I forgot to tell you.
It's Jamie.
Oh, imagine!
One of the organisers is on Archie's wheelchair basketball team.
Yeah.
He owes him a favour because he put Archie out his chair last time. Oh, that was an awesome race. Oh. Right, good night, stream.
Stream and replay for that one.
Yeah, I'll share those after.
3,
Two.
3, 2, 1.
go!
Then we have to think of some more cars.
Oh, we're not going to wait for GT7.
Oh.
Depends how many of our group get it straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've still got until March. We can fit another one in before.
We'd easily fit at least one more in.
Yeah,
We
one
have
more.
got the next car. I know what the next car is
How do you know what the next car is?
because you haven't done it yet, and it's already been agreed.
And what
If
is
you
it?
remember from the multi-class that Happy made.
Oh, it's the Feet 500.
No.
Race control chat, go and post it in there.
No chance.
Mazda MX-5.
No. Do you not remember when where we did the Porsche versus Toyota in the Le Mans in Spa. Group 1s and Group 3s. Did Happy's 2.4 hour, no one remembering this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was put down for that, like the winning manufacturer would be the next One Make. Or put down in the One Make list.
I don't remember that at all.
We still have to decide a car from that manufacturer.
It was written in the thing. It was either going to be the GRMN 86 or the 911 GT3 RS for the Porsche.
I've got an idea as well. Anyway.
Yeah, I've got a couple of ideas to throw in the mix.
I'll fucking do that, to be fair. Although I'm not going around that track, that's got a fuck of a hill on it.
I'm sure there's a BeamNG mod for that.
Probably.
Go on Wreckfest and go around in armchairs.
Nitro chairs.
That sounds exciting.
Have I told you lot that I might be commentating on e-scooter racing this year?
A fucking what?
No.
Oh
You said
my
there was
God.
something interesting in the pipeline. I don't know whether.
Oh,
that was
okay.
that.
So that's not that.
I was going
But
to say that might be a bit of an anticlimax for what
that's a different definition. Yeah, but no. So there's talk of me. They haven't confirmed their calendar yet, so it's going to depend if they have any clashes with the other stuff. But there's conversations around me doing the inaugural season of the e-scooter championship, which will take place in city centres across the world.
Wow.
Which could be a laugh. The big one, I'll tell you the big one because it's all but done. So this year I should be doing the International GT Open and Euro Formula Open. So obviously International GT is GT3 cars. It's not the Intercontinental GT Challenge thing, that's something else. And Euro Formula Open is basically Formula 3, but not.
Oh, wait, I'm streaming, does that matter?
No, not really.
No, alright. Sorry. Sounds awesome.
So, the calendar is Estoril, Po, Paul Ricard, Spa, Hungaroring, Imola, Red Bull Ring, Monza, and Barcelona. And we also do a pre-season test in Barcelona, which I believe I have to scooch over to in March, in theory.
Oh, sounds shit.
Such an inconvenience.
Uh-huh.
Nice one.
And then might be doing the Euro NASCAR from home, which would be a laugh.
Well, you're excused as being the teammate if that's, on your list.
Right, it depends on... The honest answer is it will depend on what time I get back.
Yeah.
Like, if I fly in on a Monday at like 4 PM, if I'm landing in London at 4 PM, I'm probably not
got
getting
no
back
chance.
and settled.
Yeah.
If I get back early Mondays or late Sundays, then it should be okay. It's just going to depend on everything else.
Yeah.
What did you say you were doing from home?
Euro NASCAR.
Euro NASCAR, wow.
Yes.
It's a bigger flat than I thought then.
That's not like, I mean, the GT Open, the only reason I put a maybe on it is that I haven't signed the contract, but it's basically all sorted. Euro NASCAR's a bit more, give me a couple of weeks and I'll know more, but that could be a laugh if it does happen, because Euro NASCAR is pretty crazy racing if you've ever seen any of it.
No, I haven't.
It's a bit mad. There's a chance of doing their season finale in person, which would be Grobnik, Croatia, which would be a fun stop on my calendar.
That would be cool.
Yep.
Cool.
I'll post in details. I mean, it won't be in the first GT Open thing is late April, early May, so it'll be a little while yet. But as and when stuff is streamed, I will sound the.
Speaking of which, good night, stream.
Yep.